Okay.
Oh.
What's your name?
Lacey Sayre.
What's what?
Lacey Sayre.
Sayer?
Sayre.
S-A-Y-E-R?
R-E.
E-R? What? Yeah. You got people buried at the near the University of Oregon?
No. No, mine are scattered around. In the valley. Willamette Valley.
Okay. Yeah, I found the Miller family's gravesite over there in Coburn.
Yeah.
You know, Joaquin Miller and George Miller. George Miller platted Florence and Fairmont,
Yeah.
which used to be a city. Did you know anything about Fairmont?
No.
Okay.
Fairmont on the river, on the Willamette?
Yeah, it came down to the Franklin and Columbia Street. They had Ken Kesey's cottage up there, which I tried to save, but they tore it down. You know, but so your family came here with a covered wagon and.
Yeah, 1840s.
1840s?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you have photographs and stuff like that of it? Or
Some. Yeah,
wow.
some. Yeah.
Do you have a website?
No.
Okay. She put one up. Anyway, yeah, my sister married into the Benton family. John Fremont, Jesse Benton. And they were the ones that the trailblazers who found, you know,
Yeah.
Senator Thomas Hart Benton wanted people to come here from, Missouri and hold this territory because the British were going to come down. You know, well, they already, were here. And when John Astor, the War of 1812 was going to break out, he sold it to the British. He says, I don't want to lose my business.
Yeah.
And then Benton helped them buy it back. So that's why we have an Oregon territory, Anyway, good. How many grandchildren do you have?
3.
Cool.
All boys.
All right. I love your hat. What
Thank you.
was your name again?
Lacey Sayre.
Lacey Sayre. Okay, have a good one.
You also. It's a little obscure.
Unicornist. No, wait a minute. I'm going to work with that. I can work with that.
Yeah, it takes a minute to
Huh?
It takes a second to sink in, and then it sort of makes a lot of sense.
Well, why would you need guns at a wildlife refuge? Anyway.
Because they need guns everywhere.
Yeah. They worked hard at defending everybody, didn't they?
Life without guns is just way too scary.
What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph? John. Good to meet you. You mind if I,
No, that would be fine
okay.
here.
50 years working for fish.
Good for you. I'm new.
Pardon?
I'm new.
You're new?
I haven't worked for 50 years, but...
Oh, you borrowed that hat from this guy.
No, it's my hat, but...
Hey, wait a minute. You're my double. People have been saying I've got a double, and I think you're
You
him.
gotta flip your head up.
What's your name?
There.
Oh.
Huh?
I'm Ken Johnson,
Ken Johnson?
president of the local chapter of the association in Northwest Steelhead.
Wow. Let me see.
You want to do a selfie?
Yeah. My twin, I found him, My lost brother.
So what's the sheriff thing?
I was trying to create a cyber Brownsville. I love the town of Brownsville, and they didn't have a sheriff. So I found this star in a little drug store. So I anointed myself the sheriff of Brownsville. I see. This is pre-Bundy stuff. See, before Bundy 2 years ago. I'm the sheriff. I got a video of it.
It's a.
I didn't have a gun though. I don't own one.
It's not an elected position. It's
Appointed.
It's an appointed.
Self-appointed.
Well,
Look like a sheriff.
prophet
For profit.
appointed. Yeah, I mean, basically I'm a prophet, blogger, Nazarite rider artist. See, you know, and you know, so I got on the trail of Sleeping Beauty. You know, because it's my family's name was Rosamond, and Sleeping Beauty was named Rosamond, and Fairmont, you know, is Fair Rosamond Clifford, the Labyrinth. So I've been following this whole thing, you know, and it led me to Brownsville and this badge, you know.
Oh, wow.
And I put it on.
You said when the badge, you got the badge was for profit. I thought you said it was for profit.
Oh, no, P-H-E-T. Well, what I wanted to do was to compete with Amazon and create a cyber Brownsville where people can go there and shop. Actually go to a little town on a human scale, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of an Amazon giant machine, you know.
Yeah.
You know, they can actually sit in front of a potbelly stove in cyberspace, and they can even go to the town, get to you know, to meet the people and stuff. So I asked them, you know, you got a sheriff?
Yeah.
No.
No.
And they said, no, we don't. I said,
I am.
well, then I saw this about 10 minutes later, you know, this badge, and I bought it, you know. Tin Star, you know, and everything, you know. So
see, in the old days,
Cormark, that's.
in the old days you would be the town marshal. I mean, the sheriff is more of a county individual.
The what?
Back in the old days, maybe the sheriff could be a town sheriff as opposed to a town marshal.
Well, I'm not sure, but the sheriff comes from Shire, okay? And this whole thing with the Miller brothers, Joaquin Miller going to visit the Pre-Raphaelite artists and poets, you know, and one of them, William Morris, influenced J.R. Tolkien.
So that's
To write, you know, so I'm doing like basically Gandalf the sheriff, you know what I'm saying? You know, the Green, you know, Gandalf the Green.
And the sheriff of Nottingham, you know, the sheriff
Yeah.
of Brownsville.
The Shire, but it comes from the Shire, you know, the hobbits and stuff, and this who showed up today, you know, it was the hobbits. The hobbits showed up today. You don't mess with them hobbits, you know, and yeah, when they go to Bodar, they bring a lunch, they bring some snacks. In the movie, you can see them eating the snacks that they brought, you know. So anyway, let's close off with the fish thing here. What?
We have a small steelhead hatchery that's run by private volunteers, and it's down out of Lorraine, and we put about 11 to 1,400 steelhead.
1,000.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, we got 11,000 fish in our pond right now that we'll release in April.
Wow,
In
good
the
for you.
Vesuvius system.
So it's not anything like a
And
commercial
right now,
hatchery.
we're waiting for the steelhead run to get up to our hatchery, and we're going to net them and spawn them and raise eggs.
Wow.
And then we raise the eggs. We
Good for
incubate
you.
the eggs, and then we fin clip the little buggers, and then we let them get to release size, and then we release them into the
Wow.
system.
And then they go out to the ocean for
Yeah.
2 years and come back.
And then they come back.
Yeah.
And every year,
Yeah.
same thing.
And steelhead don't die when they spawn, like salmon come up and spawn and die.
Great.
But steelhead spawn and then they go back.
Well, you know, I'm getting the chills because I really see that there's a good thing coming from this invasion, you know, by the Bundy brothers, you know, is that people like you are getting some attention, and I think you should get some more attention, you know, because a lot of people come here and take away from this state, but I'm looking at some real givers. You give to this state, and those are the kinds of people we want. Is givers. Givers are welcome here. You know.
We spend together. We spend a lot of time in Harney County. I've hunted and fished on the Skeens. We go to the Burn Festival, every year.
Yeah.
And we spent New Year's,
Yeah.
you know, on Hart Mountain and in Harney County, you know. And so that's kind of our neck of the woods that we enjoy, and it just kind of is infuriating that somebody can just take it over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just wrong. It's just wrong.
It's rude. Rude, that's the word. I mean, you know.
And it's scary that that a group of militia people can take over a federal agency, a federal facility like that, and camp on it. It's just unfathomable.
A couple years ago, I became aware of the posse comitatus, okay? From the Bundy, well actually there's some people, militias in Montana who follow this thing started by this Oregonian, and they only believe in local law. So the sheriff is the only one who can evict them from their land. So when David went out there, and they met with him with him on their own conditions, on their own cosmology that they've invented, the posse comitatus. He said, get out. And they ignored him.
Yeah.
You know, so when people don't follow their own ambiguous, arbitrary laws, you know, themselves, well, that's it. Oregonians aren't going to stand for that. I know that. You know, there's no reason to be arbitrary. You know, there's no reason to be ambiguous. You can tell people here what you want. You know, what you think is the right thing. Take it or leave it. You know.
And this is a small deal, but you know they don't like the federal government and BLM running the property, but they're willing to take their heat and water and lodging, you know, for free. They're not paying for that. We are. So we're supporting them in that respect. I think they gotta shut their water and heat on.
I was at the second Occupy meeting. You know, I came in there dressed like Uncle Santa Claus. You know, I had a Soviet black flag on the back, and I had the American flag. Anyway, I got up and said, hey, if you need to occupy, I said, go occupy this post office they're tearing down. You know, because they made that post office so radicals could send each other their newspapers.
Yeah.
And they said build a road to them so that you can get to the post office and send your friend in Connecticut, you know, some revolutionary material. So, you know, I hope we get more Save the Post Office dialogue going too. Okay, well, what's your names again?
I'm Ken Johnson.
I'm Linda Farmer.
And I'm John Presco. And very good talk.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, have a good one.
Okay.
And you know, it's just
Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
all right.
Have a good day.
You too.